From Government House, my wife Diana and I, and our sons James and Alexander, who are out here for the Christmas holidays, wish you all a very happy Christmas. At this time of year, we look to share the joys and the sorrows with those who have seen either during the previous year. The joys, for example, of Bermuda's sportsmen and women who competed hard for Bermuda abroad, or indeed the sportsmen and women who competed hard for trophies here on the island. And my wife and I try not to let our new status of lifelong honorary members of North Village sway us too much on that one. And the joy, for example, of the Bermuda Regiment in receiving their new colours from Her Royal Highness the Duchess of Gloucester. We also share the sorrows of those who have lost family or friends this year, either naturally or through Bermuda's continuing scourge of bike accidents, or through Bermuda's latest affliction, the ghastly shootings linked to illegal drugs. Our hearts go out to all those who have lost close family or friends in 2010. We salute Bermuda's corps of volunteers. Sometimes I'm left wondering who is not a volunteer for one charitable cause or another here in Bermuda. Such are the number of charities and the huge number of selfless people who give up their time to those who need some support. It's a double billing, really, of Bermuda. Low taxes and a strong ethos of private and corporate giving. And long may that double act continue. We also listen, of course, to our religious leaders who remind us, if we need reminding, of the historical reason for Christmas. A basis which is far more than just history, of course, for thousands and thousands of Bermudians. Nowhere else in the world have we been to as many carol services, and certainly nowhere else have we come to expect as normal the wonderfully high standard of singing as we hear here in Bermuda. We join Bermudians also in celebrating and in encouraging their next generation. For example, in November, when handing out with the new Premier over 200 certificates for the Duke of Edinburgh's award, or this month in December, seeing school-age volunteers for charities. Both of those events reminded me of the spirit and the strong motivation of so many of your teenagers, and even those younger. A 10-year-old came to interview me for a school project the other day. Now he'd compete with David Dimbleby or David Letterman. So far, Diana and I have spent 3 excellent years in Bermuda, and we look forward to next year. That is in large part because of the atmosphere of warmth, friendliness and courtesy which you in Bermuda show to your visitors, whether short-term tourists or those of us who are here for much longer. Those features underpin a high standard of living and your stability, the present sharp economic recession notwithstanding. So I am proud to be here to represent Britain in such a fine island country as Bermuda. I wish you a very good Christmas, and I wish everybody in Bermuda an excellent 2011.